Welcome back to Pips Empire. This is our weekly forecast, and we're going to start with DXY as usual. So we're going to get to the chart and see what we have for this week. Okay, this is DXY, that's the dollar index, and I did this analysis weeks ago. This is about 2 or 3 weeks ago. So the market is a bit choppy this past week, and you can see that DXY have been consolidating within this little range, and it's making, and somehow it's making analysis hard, because since the dollar index isn't moving, all the pairs that have the USD in them will be moving sideways, just like the DXY itself. So with this, I'm much more bullish on the DXY despite the sideways movement. This was the trend line we are looking at. I will have to remove this so it will be clear. This trend line, so price has taken this trend line out, so maybe we'll have to adjust it to this high, something like this. Okay, so this trend line we are still looking at, so probably this double top this week here is what pushed DXY down, and we might still see some movement to the downside, though we are in a mini support here in this zone. We have a mini support here, so we might be seeing some upward movement to the upside by Monday when market opens. So whichever way, we'll keep watching and know the next direction that the DXY will take. So let's go down to EURUSD and see what we have there. Normally I use Pepperstone. Okay, we had this setup earlier, I think since 22nd of October. So we have been holding this trade, and the market is kind of going back to the origin, that's going back to our entry zone, but we are still much bearish on EURUSD despite all these choppy moves we have here. So our first level target is here, like I said earlier. Let me extend this since price has shifted to this point. Okay, so this is what we are looking at for EURUSD. Let me zoom in a bit. Okay, so the market has been going up, down, and all of that for now. So let me remove this. Okay, so this new week we are looking at maybe this top here. We are looking at seeing EURUSD tanking down from this point, that's making an M pattern just like this, from this low to this place, then something like this. So this is what we are looking at in EURUSD. I will remove all these drawings so that the chart will be clearer. Okay, this trend line has been taken out already. Okay, so this is what we are looking at for this week on EURUSD. Might see price retrace from this point and down to this particular low that we have been anticipating for. Well, either way, if EURUSD takes out this high, this minor resistance, and gets to our entry and maybe eventually hits our stop loss, fine, we might look for another entry. And if we have a bullish confirmation, we take a bullish setup, but if we don't, we continue being bearish for now, because overall market structure is bearish for EURUSD. So the next pair is a GBPUSD. Okay, let's see what we have on GBPUSD. Alright, oh wow, this is our setup for I think last week or so, but then as you can see, our stop loss was taken, because I think I remember predicting that if market should break this trend line and come for a retest, I will take a sell, and as you can see, this is what market did. So for this week, we're going to look for a new entry, so I'll have to delete this because it has been invalidated already. So I'll have to remove these two. Yeah, so the chart is a bit clear now. Okay, let me remove these two. All right, so for this new week I will be looking out for this in GBPUSD, something like this. Right. Okay, I don't know how far it will buy before returning, but with this other block, market already reacted to it here, so market might still come up as much as this zone and test this resistance, or call it supply, or other block, or whatever it might be, and then starts coming down from there. This is because we are bearish from the higher time frame, so maybe you might see something like this, and then takes out this particular trend line, retest it somewhere here, and then continue down. But whichever way, I'm still much bearish on EURUSD, on GBPUSD, so I will be looking out for something like this, somewhere here. But before I take this trade, I will have to see the reaction of the market this coming week before taking this trade. Don't just jump in. That what happened before won't happen again. So we have a minor trend line too, as you can see from this point, from this high. We have a little trend line here, and the market failed to close above it, so we might still see a move from this particular price down to this point, then a retest somewhere here, and then down to this zone. So whichever way, I will first of all watch what the market is doing before taking any decision, but we are still more bearish on GBPUSD. So the next pair is a gold. Okay, gold. Wow, gold had to test the low before reversing, so we already hit TP on gold. We took TP of about 750 something pips on gold, and as you can see, immediately it came down to this other block. Those of you that trade the SMT will understand what I'm saying. It came down to this other block and reversed immediately. So that is it for gold. Now I won't take any buy setup because I'm much more focused on the bearish movement, so I'm seeing this buy as a pullback to the upside, and maybe, okay, let's use our Fibonacci tool and know where gold might get to before reversing back. So with our Fibonacci, we draw from the high and then to this current low. Okay, so this is our 0.6. This is our discount zone. This is where we'll start looking at for reversals. So somewhere here. Okay, most times what I do is when I place my order on the 0.618 Fibonacci retracement, I place my stop loss on the 0.78, because if market should reverse from the 0.6, it will hardly, let me remove this and get to 0.7 before reversing. So what I'm looking out for in gold is market coming from this current price from here, come to our 0.6 Fibonacci retracement, and then drop down from there, or even break this particular low. But this is our current target, or this will be our first target on gold. So like I said, my stop loss will be somewhere here, but then I wouldn't just jump in when price gets here. I might set an order though, but I might set an order with a smaller lot size, so when price comes here, and from the reactions of things here, I'll then know what next to do. So that is it for gold. And as you can see, this trend line has been taken out, something like this. Gold might from this current price come down here and continue up to any of this zone, either the 0.6 or 0.7 Fibonacci retracement. So let me remove that, and then I'm seeing something else here. I'm seeing this trend line from this high, from this high. So as you can see, it's complementing our 0.6 one Fibonacci retracement. So markets will not just get to the point it will get to the trend line too, and then from there it will start coming down again. So that is all for gold. And then the last pair we'll look at is AUDUSD. Okay, AUDUSD. I already readjusted my analysis because I was looking at AUDUSD breaking this low last week, but it didn't take out this low, so it has been ranging within this support and resistance. So this is what I'm looking out for AUDUSD for this new week. Let me zoom in a bit, sorry. Okay, so this is what I'm looking out for in AUDUSD for this new week. Market coming back to this zone, and I think this is a 0.6 Fibonacci. Let me show you how I drew this from this high, from the current high that formed the low. This is the high that made this new low. So we go from the high to the low in a bearish trend. Okay, this is our 0.6 Fibonacci retracement, as you can see. So I'm looking at price going down from here, and it's also complemented and formed the confluence for this particular broken low that is now a resistance. It was because this zone was previously a support zone, so now it's a resistance sort of. Let me remove this so it will be clear. So that's why I drew out this place, and market also had some volumes here, as you can see. So there is a little volume here. So all these things is a confluence that is giving us a bearish signal from this point. So that is all I have for AUDUSD 2. So okay, make sure you subscribe to our channel if you have not done that. That's for the new viewers, and then like this video if it's actually helpful to you. Share to your friends too, so that they can learn from this channel. And then if you want to join our mentorship, it's very simple. Just message me on Instagram. By following me on Instagram, you can message me there, and also write to my email. The links will be in description. So if you're interested in my mentorship, it's very simple. Just message me from any of these handles and I will get to you. So thank you, and see you next week.